Hey everybody, welcome to A Game for Your Thoughts. Today we're talking about the PlayStation 5 reveal. So I'm going to talk about as much as I can remember from the PlayStation event. So I actually do want to spend some time and talk about a lot of the games that came out. I thought a lot of the games looked really awesome, so I kind of want to just run through what the ones that really stood out to me and what ones I'm really looking forward to. So in no particular order, this isn't best to least best or anything like that, or the order they showed it. It's just kind of whatever I can kind of remember. So first off, we have Ratchet and Clank. I really like the reboot Ratchet and Clank. I actually played a few episodes of it here on my channel, so if you want to go watch me play a little bit of the first one, that would be awesome. Go check that out. That one was a lot of fun, so I'm really looking forward to the second one. It looks really interesting. The gameplay looked pretty similar, but it looked a little tighter, a little fresh. I mean, the graphics look gorgeous. Every game they showed looked really amazing. That is one thing I will definitely give this thing credit for, is this game looks amazing. Every game that's coming out this console generation is going to look great. All this new technology we have is incredible, and I'm really looking forward to pretty much any game that comes out look-wise. These all look phenomenal, so that's a given. These all look great. So next one that I can remember is Ghostwire Tokyo. Ghostwire Tokyo looks awesome. I remember seeing this one at E3, and I actually said something about it in one of my very first videos I did was E3 stuff. And I said I was really excited for this one. I was really looking forward to gameplay. And the gameplay that I saw today for Ghostwire Tokyo actually kind of broke my expectations. I really wasn't sure what to expect with this game. I was thinking maybe kind of like The Evil Within because it's by the same people, but this game actually looks a lot more different than I thought it was going to be. It has a little bit more neon to it, but still holds a lot of that horror that I would expect from Tango Games and kind of what I've seen them do in Shinji Mikami. And so I'm really looking forward to Ghostwire Tokyo. This game looks incredible. The next one I want to talk about is called Returnal. So Returnal looks really interesting. It looks kind of like Groundhog's Day. There's the Tom Cruise movie, Day After Tomorrow, I think is what it's called. But it's kind of like you die and live the same thing again. But this game looks like kind of death has some consequences. It looks like the world changes and certain situations and stuff change as you die more. So I'm really hoping they do something really cool with that, like the gameplay or something like that. The more you die, the more the world changes, and you kind of have to adapt to it kind of based on how you die. I think that would be really interesting. I think they could do some really cool stuff with that. The idea sounds really cool. The game looks really interesting. So I'm really looking forward to Returnal. The next big one for me was Resident Evil 8. I love Resident Evil games. They're fantastic, and I really love Resident Evil 7. I'm actually currently streaming that one over on Twitch, so go and watch me play that every once in a while. That'd be awesome. But Resident Evil 8 looks really interesting. I'm very excited for this one. I mean, it's got Resident Evil in the title, so that's usually a good sign. Sometimes. But I'm really looking forward to this one. The trailer looked really interesting. We didn't really see very much gameplay, but I'm assuming we can probably expect a lot what we got from Resident Evil 7, but I don't know. I'm really looking forward to Resident Evil 8, and I'm really excited to see more of it. Alright, one last game, Horizon Zero Dawn 2. I loved Horizon Zero Dawn 1. I actually thought it was probably my favorite game in 2017. That was 3 years ago. Crazy. Yeah, Horizon Zero Dawn 1 was fantastic. It had a really great open world. The combat was really awesome and interesting. The enemies were very fun to fight. And the story was really entertaining too. So I'm really looking forward to a lot more of that. And just different settings. And I saw in the trailer there's these huge elephant things. I'm like, that's going to be really fun to fight. So I'm really looking forward to Horizon Zero Dawn 2. The first one blew me away, so I'm really excited to see what they can do with the sequel. Alright, so kind of the moment we've all been waiting for. What do I think about the PlayStation 5? I think the PlayStation 5 looks incredible. I thought they blew it away with the design. They had this really long teaser setup thing going into the reveal of the console, and it was killing me. I was getting really excited. I was like, this is awesome. I love how excited I am for this. Just the build up to it is what is this going to look like? How awesome is this going to look in my living room? And it looks pretty awesome. I mean, I'll have pictures right here so you can see it. It looks really incredible. I think the design, they did a perfect ad campaign for this. The whole time they said this is the future of gaming, and I was thinking okay, technologically, yeah, I mean, gaming is advanced. I mean, yeah, times of technology is improved, and that's what I'm hoping to see with the PlayStation 5 and these new generations of consoles, is to see an improvement on technology, the kind of the future of gaming. But when they said the future of gaming, they didn't just mean the look of the games. They meant the look of the console. This thing looks amazing. I think this thing looks very futuristic. The future of gaming is not just the way that the games play, but also how the game consoles look. One other thing that they showed a little bit more of that I'd kind of seen a little bit of and I was really interested in, but actually the controller. I think the controller looks really awesome with its features of the motion controls, the haptic feedback, and the trigger, the pressure sensitive triggers. I think that's going to be used in a lot of really cool ways, and I really hope a lot of developers really take advantage of that, because I think that could be really awesome to have some really cool experiences. I remember them saying the draw of a bow, it's going to be harder to push the further you get in or something like that. I think that could be really interesting, and I think it just goes perfectly along with what they're saying, the future of gaming. I think this is exactly what we're looking at right here, and I'm very excited to dive into the PlayStation 5. But this design is just perfect. This is exactly what I was hoping they would do. Just something new, something that we haven't seen before. I mean, you look at the PlayStations 2, 3, 4, they're pretty similar, but I feel the PlayStation 5 kind of keeps true to what the PlayStations look like, but brings it to the future, it brings it to the next level, and I really, really like that. I think this console is going to be a very amazing console. I think the games that they showed today were incredible. I'm really, really looking forward to a lot of them. They show me some really cool stuff. They all look gorgeous. They look great. And I just can't wait to pick it up. The biggest thing is we don't know how much it costs. And I was a little bummed at first not knowing how much I'm going to have to spend come holiday time. But I'm kind of at this point like really ready to spend anything. Okay, I don't want it to spend like $800 or even $700. But I feel like 4 to 6 even is a good price for what we're getting. I feel like we're going to get a very awesome generation console. So, one last very big thing before I go, and I think this is very important to say, especially at a time like this. I think that with the PlayStation and the Xbox, me personally, I've seen so much more from PlayStation that's going to get me to buy a PlayStation. Xbox hasn't shown me anything personally that I'm wanting to go and buy an Xbox for. The design was just very basic, doesn't do anything interesting. And the games they've shown, I haven't seen anything on Xbox that I'm like super stoked for. I mean, I don't play Halo. What else does Xbox have? I don't even know. They haven't shown me anything that I'm excited for. I mean, it just all looks generic and what we've seen from Xbox before, but PlayStation is going to the next level. This controller, like I said, it's got all these features that are very, very unique and very cool. This design is very sleek, very futuristic. I love the look of the PlayStation 5. It just kicks it to the next level for me. PlayStation showed me a lot today of why I really want to buy a PlayStation 5, why I'm willing to go and spend my money on a PlayStation 5. Until Xbox shows me something that I want them to give me some reason to buy an Xbox, I don't really have any desire to buy an Xbox right now. PlayStation has done so much with their exclusives, the look and design of their consoles, and just the way that they handle everything. It just seems they know what they're doing. They've got everything together, and they've shown me more of why I should play their games. They have better exclusives. I think the biggest thing is exclusives. What games do you want to play? And I think PlayStation has offered games that I really enjoyed and games that I want to play. I loved all the PlayStation 4 exclusives, and I'm really excited to see what the PlayStation 5 has to offer. But that's just my opinion, and I'm glad I have that opinion. But you might have a totally different opinion. You might think the PlayStation 5 looks stupid and there's nothing it has to offer, and you're a diehard Xbox fan. That's great. I love that. I'm so stoked you're excited for Halo Infinite. That's great. I can't wait to see what you think about Halo Infinite. There's nothing wrong with either one. I think just for me personally, PlayStation's shown me more of why I should get a PlayStation. Xbox just hasn't shown me anything. Hopefully someday Xbox shows me something. I don't want to hate Xbox. Just Xbox just hasn't given me anything since the 360 that I've been interested in. I would love to like Xbox. I want to like both. Just PlayStation has just done more for me personally. And if you like Xbox over PlayStation or PlayStation over Xbox, that's just fine. That's awesome. And I think that's great. Play the games you want to play. And I think the most important thing when you're trying to decide which console to get is, of course, price. I don't know how much the Xbox is. We don't know how much the PlayStation is, but see what you can afford. But then also look what kind of games you want to play and what kind of experiences you want to have. And I think that's just totally up to you. I can't make that decision for you, but that's just my opinion. So hopefully you guys make your decisions. And if you make the wrong decision, then hopefully you'll learn from it. I don't think there's a wrong decision, though. That was a joke. Don't think I'm calling anyone out. But just buy whatever console seems more appealing to you and have fun with it. And I think that's most important, is just to have fun and just game, man. That's what we're all here for, is gaming. So let's just game all together. And it doesn't have to be one or the other. Just live harmoniously between rocking games, man. So anyway, so that's my thought on the PlayStation 5 and kind of everything in general. So I'm really looking forward to the PlayStation 5. What new game came out that they announced today that you're most excited for? And what do you think of the PlayStation 5 design? I'm really, really looking forward to it, and I can't wait to see what they show more of. And also, I'm really curious about the price. So only time will tell. But what did you think? Let me know down in the comments. And also, while you're down there, if you want to like, subscribe, and hit the bell to get notified every time I post a new video, that would be awesome. And also, if you want to head over to twitch.tv/agamesforyourthoughts, I'm streaming there all the time. I'd love to see you there. Thank you so much for watching the video. Hope you guys liked it, and we'll catch you guys next time on A Game for Your Thoughts.